Creative Crambo, back with another one.
In this video I'm going to show you the best way how to paint a radiator and the process you've got to go through. First thing you want to do is clean your radiator. I'm going to be using some sugar soap for that. I'll give it a nice rub down, clean it all down, any cobwebs out the edges there, or give it a proper good clean down. I'll dry it off. Then I'm going to use some 180 grit sandpaper. I'll give the radiator a light rub down. That will give the paint a nice key. Then what I'm going to be using is this Hammerite metal paint as well, smooth white. The first job I am going to do is spray inside this awkward bit there. It's going to be really hard to get a paintbrush in there, so spray that first. Let that dry. Then I'm going to be painting the radiator with Frenchic whiter than white. That's trim paint. I've used the Frenchic range before and really pleased with how the results are. It's fantastic paint to work with. You don't need to prime anything. It's self-priming, self-sealing, self-leveling. Great paint to work with. The brush I'm going to be using, that's just an inch brush there, so I'll be painting the radiator with an inch brush. I've got a couple of others there, but just a little one there might come in handy for going down the sides. But the radiator probably will be painted with the inch brush. And then all I've done here is I've cut up some old wallpaper, put down the back there just to stop any overspray when I paint inside the radiator. Just taped it on there as well. So yeah, first job is to spray inside there, that awkward bit, let that dry, and then get a lick of paint on the radiator. Yeah, the most important part of this job is the prep work. Sugar soap on a cloth. Give your radiator a proper good clean off. Sugar soap is ideal for that as well. Get any grease off there, any dirt. Make sure you get into all the corners as well. Like I said, the preparation is the most important part of any painting job. That's it. Now once you've cleaned your radiator off, I'm going to be using a 180 grit sandpaper. Just quickly dry this off, make sure it's all nice and dry as well. Okay. And then with your sandpaper, give your radiator a good rubbing down. Getting all the grooves. Yeah, so 180 grit is quite fine in the sandpaper. That just gives the paint a nice key. Take off any dust. Okay, now we're going to be ready for the first coat of paint. Yeah, so we have the Hammerite smooth white spray paint, No need to prime or undercoat, and very quick drying. Always remember to shake your can. So I want to get this awkward bit here inside the radiator before I get that first coat of paint on the radiator. I'll probably stand back about 6 inches and then start spraying. Just gets all those awkward bits the paintbrush can't get. Okay, I'll let that dry. Then I'll get the first coat of paint on the radiator. Yeah, the spray paint is all dry now. That took about an hour. I'm ready now for the first coat with the Frenchic trim paint, whiter than white. And you might be thinking as well, why didn't I just spray paint the radiator with the Hammerite? Well, I did want to try the Frenchic whiter than white, see what that looks like. And you never know, the guys down at Frenchic might watch the video and give me the thumbs up. So okay, we're ready to do the first coat. Now when you are painting a radiator, work in the same direction. So I'll just work top to bottom, work my way along. And I must admit straight away, the paint does look whiter than white, if that makes sense. I'm just using an inch brush there as well. I'll do that on the radiator. I'll use the inch brush all the way through the painting process. Just getting them grooves nice as well with the inch brush. Yeah, so I'll just work my way along like that. I'll fully paint the radiator. I'll let it dry, see what it looks like, and then if it needs a second coat, we'll give it a light rub down and a second coat. Always give your paint a nice stir as well, really important job. I'll just use a little stick there, give it a good stir. Drying time for the first coat was just under the hour, but I'm definitely going to give this a second coat. That will get you the best results as well. What I'll do is just give it a light rub down, then a second coat. Yeah, radiator all complete there. I give the radiator 3 coats of paint. I rub down in between, let it dry completely, 3 coats on there, but definitely looks whiter than white. Well pleased with the results there. All nicely cutting down the side as well, nice and neat. I did spray inside there as well, but what I did also was let that dry. I'll give it a light rub down, then went over it with the whiter than white just to blend it in. It's quite hard to get a brush into there. Yeah, the Frenchic trim paint, whiter than white. Great results. Well pleased with that. Nice easy step-by-step guide there for you as well. Definitely recommend you do it yourself and give it a go.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Turn on notifications. And I'll see you in the next one.